Take that few too. I need to put the little thing under the door. Yeah. We got the moo-moos on. This was the fit. I can't do all of that. I'm sorry. Doors be squawking. Squawker, macaw, squawking, talking. Furry birds. Who remembers Squawker Macaw? What's good? Man. So, right? I go into Dunkin', right, bro? I love keychains. And I've been like, hey. Some people just keep their purses plain. I said, I'm gonna put a little pizzazz. This is my purse right now. I'm gonna show y'all. I wanted to put, I said, I actually had this thought in my head. I said, I'm gonna get the Labubu, but I wanted to get the brown one. I seen in August, this is how long, and I'm still thinking about it. I seen a Labubu. I don't care. I really don't care if things are like legit or not, because it was, you know, they're all either super expensive businesses, like where it's not going to affect them if you buy the knockoff. Or if it got to a point like that, was it really an original idea? You know what I mean? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, so I'm like, I don't really care if the Labubu was authenticated or whatever. But I seen a brown one. My purse is brown. I was going to get one. It was only $20. Only. For a keychain. I couldn't justify that. So in August, I did not get that. Because aren't they like 40 something? And they're mystery boxes. You wanted me to pay like $40+ and I don't even know the color I'm getting. But I seen one out of the box hanging up. I was tempted. Because this is my purse right now. I'm going to show y'all my purse. There's a, see, this is local. It's Sprecher root beer. See, I got a brown keychain. It's a little bottle. This was only $2, bro. From the local brewery or whatever. I got a little chip bag clip. You never know as a mom if you're going to need one of these. So I have a clip. White girls be having hair clips. I have chip bag clips because I never know what I'm going to need. And then this came when I had, what do you call it? When I got like all of the mint stuff on my Stanley, there was a bunch of like, no, was it for my keys? It might have been for my keys because I have my keys match too. My keys are a cool looking thing. I think those came with the keys. But then when I was making that leather purse and then they had this keychain. You already know mustard and the blush pink. Had to put that on there. But it's pretty. I only have a few things on here. So I go into Dunkin' today. I'm already getting congested. I go into Dunkin' today. It's probably the milk. Low-key. I can't put down the cup. Why are the keychains for a Dunkin' keychain? I'm expecting, like, I'm still in the realm. $6.99, $8.99 would be my max as a consumer. Thank you for the like to buy a keychain. You saw the little root beer bottle was $2. $12.99 for a little coffee cup plush keychain. I just wish I could put memes over my face. Maybe we should figure out how to do green screen though. Put that on there. $12.99. I said, this is cute. It was like this type of brown. Because you already know that's the coffee I be getting. What's good? I said, because the girl did, okay. I also don't like niggas that be in line and then they be oblivious to people behind them. And I've shared so many stories of that. That is very steep for a plush. They have a lot of cute little knickknacks. If you ever go into a Dunkin', you know, they always have their cups. But I'm like, hey, Dunkin' is slept on. Y'all worried about the damn bear cup from Starbucks. There's a lot of cute stuff. They got like their own version of Stanley's at Dunkin'. Bunch of different little adult sippy cups. I'm gonna just call them sippy cups. But so this nigga was in front of me. The regular, he was cool. We said hi. And then he stood to the side after he ordered. But then there was another guy in front of me. I hate when niggas be like in line and you not ready to order, bro. This nigga is in front of me. I think he's ordering a sandwich. I'm like halfway listening. And can I get this? I'm just going to make it up. A sausage sandwich. Just how it is. Does it come with cheese? You have to, then the lady, you have to say if you want cheese or not. Oh, yes, with cheese. I'm not buffering. One Long John and one with pink sprinkles. He pays cash. It's always niggas who pay cash. Like, I have my shit ready when I pay cash. Or I'm not at least fumbling through it like that. What's good? Nigga fumbling, bro. If you just see this, I'm forcing it. If you just see this. You see this at the counter. You just standing. You're just standing there. How long does it take to put the coins in your little pocketbook? What are you carrying it with? A sack, a sock, or something? He didn't even realize it. I was standing behind him. Sometimes I don't even try to have the resting bitch face. I don't even be having that. I'm literally looking at the keychains and all the stuff like I was telling y'all about earlier. I'm literally looking, then I look over. I'm like, oh, he must be done. And he probably thought I was mad at him. Oh, sorry. Damn, nigga. It's just spatial awareness. It's like kinetic awareness. You can sense when somebody's around you, right? Those senses go away. I feel like some adults just are desensitized and they're not aware of their surroundings. Maybe I should be considerate. Maybe I should just step to the side. There was 2 registers. He was at this one. He could have just moved to the other side of the counter, got himself together. I'm the bag lady. I know I usually have like a lot of shit with me. So, let me just look behind me. Okay, there's somebody behind me. Let me just move to the side and get my stuff. If there's nobody behind me, of course I'm not gonna be in their face like that. But I know the cashier lady, she always ringing me up. While he's still fumbling, she already put my order in because she knows I'm a regular. So that was kind of funny. What do you mean we can't be like you? What is going on with the chat? So my trip to Dunkin', I just went in there for a coffee. And they always have like cute knickknacks. But I did not want to pay $12.99 for a keychain. That's where we're at. Thank you. Today, I threw on this Lululemon jacket. I think my dad got me this. This is how old this is. Hang on to your stuff, bro. Lululemon, because now that's popular. Bro, I'm not even trying to be like that. I've been teaching yoga for 9 years. Hold on to your stuff. It actually is quality. And then that's before, bro switched up and became racist. Lululemon is a racist company. But I had this stuff prior to that. They don't even make this design anymore. This is like a versatile. Look at the zipper. Mind you, look at the zipper. She has seen better days. This is like a flip jacket. I like it. It's got deep pockets on it. If you need like an extra layer, teaching, like that's the one thing. I was looking at skinny layers that you can layer. So then you can be ready to teach class because maybe the room is heated, but it's sub-zero as soon as you step out of the building, So I was just building that up. I like this. My husband got me another one. It's like another kind of, not thin, but like a workout long sleeve. I like it. This was when they were creating, like, it has like a little pocket and you could actually like fold it and make a mitten out of it. Those were cool. But this is like a versatile one. I gotta support my girl in South Milwaukee. Somebody drew this. I'm always gonna support local. But it's like it's a reverse one. There's pockets on the inside in here too, because you can wear it either way. It zips up nice all these years. But yeah, Y'all should have seen when I was on my Lululemon. If you go look at my what's in my yoga bag, I have 2 videos. Both of them are Lululemon bags. I was not playing. When you're a teacher, that's why I say, get you a little certificate, even if you don't teach like that. Get you a little certificate, and I think Lululemon and Athleta still offer like 25% off in the store. I've never paid full price. Okay? What's up? I'm trying to get to the... So yeah, that was my comment to the stylish. This is like a Lululemon jacket. Yeah, but yeah, $13 for a keychain. That was crazy. I don't even know. Did it got a logo on here? Somewhere. It might be worn off. Okay. I've had... it is very breathable. I've had this shit for a minute. This used to be white. No matter how many times to wash it. Because I wore the shit out of my scuba hoodie. Scuba hoodies, when they used to make them really good quality, I love that they had like this, their little logo over it. The scuba hoodie, them shits would be so warm, and the hood, they wouldn't cheap out and make it into a triangle. When you wear like a basic hoodie and it's got like a point in the back, it just covers your head. They made them more like square. You know what I mean? So like with the little garage so you wouldn't nip your neck. I liked their design, but I don't buy Lululemon. I'm looking at other alternatives eventually when I buy stuff. But I hold on to my stuff. If I'm going to influence you, it's going to be something I've already had for 7 years. Y'all have already seen me in this in a previous, probably like sit down video or something like that. The apple juice or the orange, the coffee. What are you asking me? Why are you sarder? What does that mean? A sardine? Because I feel like you're trying to say something, good morning. You want to say something from here and not from here. Because like people be like, we said this yesterday, people be slick. You wouldn't say this to my face. Because as soon, like we already get it, I'm sorry, I didn't even mean that. And like I'm still getting, my voice is better. I didn't even mean it like that, calling you a big back. You call somebody a big back as a compliment? You say that in person. You felt comfortable saying, like, from yesterday. You felt comfortable, maybe it was Monday's live, calling somebody a big back. That was a compliment. I didn't even mean it like that. Then you got flamed. Yeah, I'll show you the rug. I haven't done much, so it's pretty what we had worked on yesterday. What do you mean when she's crying, she is lying? No, I got no tears left to cry. I don't know what you're talking about. That's funny. I like that y'all are using the dialogue after I elevate. You already know. See, the sleeves are really long after all of these years. I miss my scuba. It ripped. So, no, it's going to take several pass-throughs. Several pass-throughs of trimming, cutting, cleaning it up. Then I need to back it. So the whole process of backing it, maybe I do it upstairs. It'll have to be, I don't know how we could do this. Y'all have seen me back it before. From the side I'm working on, the back side, I have to put carpet glue on, let that dry. And then I'll use like hot glue and fold the edges in to keep the edges clean. And then I lay the non-slip back on it. So, yeah. Good morning. And you remind me of Pee Pee. What's going on with the Jesus dog? OMG, toilet, you're my biggest fan. You know why? Because I get to put my ass on your face. That wasn't funny, Ashlee. Then don't say nothing crazy off the wall there. So with the rugs, I already explained that, like, not even in a bad way. I was already inspired by That's So Raven and True Jackson VP. I always wanted to design my own clothes. And my parents really ain't pushing me to do any of that. They weren't putting me into stuff like that. I was just doing dance. And I always was drawing and stuff like that, right? So, I mean, I really was just doing Prismacolor pencil drawings and what is it? I can't think of the writing utensil. Was it oil pastels? And Prismacolor pencils is what I did a lot in high school. But I never really learned how to sew. I knew how to like patch shit, but not good. Then I self-taught myself. Y'all know I'm old. I'm almost 30, okay? 2015, I just stopped doing art after I graduated. 2021, I said, motherfucker, I'm so tired of going into Hot Topic and Spencer's and not actually seeing some good shit. Like, this shit is cool, but it's not worth this price. Why is it made on the same material as something I could get from Kohl's? And you're not even using the back of the shirt. How you gonna, anyway. So my attention to detail in the stuff that I do, I want to utilize the whole canvas. So when I make my stuff, you'll see designs on the front and you'll see designs on the back. I've even hand tie-dyed the sweatshirts that I make when I make clothes. But yeah, just getting into rugs, I'm like, hey, we have stuff, but like it could be cooler. It could be so much colder. Niggas is not pushing the envelope. So, confidential goods, literally it says on my business cards, snarky stationery stuff. I want to push the snark. And I want to also push the nostalgic of stuff. So that's why we're working on a him rug. There's no merchandise with him on it. He is almost a forgotten character. You know what I mean? And then it unlocks. Whoa. Then I have a Bubby rug from the Misadventures of Flapjack. You gotta be old enough to remember that show, Whoa, I've never seen any merchandise with this on it. You guys so much, I'm not even hating. So much Adventure Time. Adventure Time has lived on through Hot Topic or, what else do they got going on in there? I'm sure you could think. Same with Lunchbox, if you have a Lunchbox store near you. Was it Disney stuff? A lot of Disney stuff. I'm like, we know about Disney. And I won't touch Disney unless it's a commission because Disney's crazy with their copyrights and all of that. 10 years on YouTube, yeah. Why are you still in the chat, you peon? You want to come at somebody on their looks. And I know your profile picture look exactly how you look IRL. We already said this also. Niggas who comment and they can't even put a picture of themselves as their profile picture is something else or it's blank is because when you try to create an account on YouTube and you wanted to upload a regular picture of you, the computer caught on fire. Your phone caught on fire. The device said, hey, this is one ugly motherfucker, bro. We cannot, you will be on the registry. We have to call the police, man. We cannot let anybody else see how fucking ugly you are, bro. But see, that would be me being mean if I were to say things like that. I don't say things like that unless I'm provoked. I'm just me. So, and I appreciate you, Shadow. Like, I'm just me. I did say it. I said it after I was provoked, though. Because you don't have to be in this live. Niggas be crazy and come into the live and want to talk from here and not from here. They're either talking from here or from here, right? We can have a conversation here. using this, not this. What do you... Oh, thank you. And we need to relax. Guidelines. We just want to be respectful in the chat. I'm not going to say nothing off the wall unless I'm provoked. We was talking about art. How did you get into rug making? Sean would slap the hell out of the trolls for real. This was the funniest thing. So my husband was playing the game Skate. He was playing it on his computer, and I was sitting in here last night. And this is like, I wish I could make shorts. I would make like funny shorts with Sean, but then it would be scripted, and like, I don't know if it would be funny, because when me and my husband joke about Sean, it's always like in the moment. So I'm trying to recap this and still capture the funny moment. So, the game Skate, my husband loves to skateboard. And so it's like a game where the guy is skating around a little skate park. And like the guy was riding by some AC units. And I said, what if Sean was designing a building? Like, you know, whatever. Fuck, I dropped a nug. Where did that shit go? I hope it's not in my shoe. That would be crazy. I see it. So the AC units, right? There was like 6 of them Carrie was riding on or skating around in the video game. And I said, if Sean was given permission to, you know, architecturally design a building, he would be like, we just need 1 window unit and about 5 outlets. Sean, the building specs are 28,000 square footage. I don't think that's going to be enough. Well, you know, that's all we need. And I went ahead and I took the rest of the money. Is that okay? Or something ugly like that I had said. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. But I tried. See, it was hard for me to capture the joke. We're not going to have... We didn't go over budget, but I was able to just pocket the rest of the money. Is that okay? Like if Sean was in that position. Imagine that. You telling your boss, yeah, I went ahead and designed it. We actually had extra revenue or extra funds. So I went ahead and brought me a soda machine. Some ugly shit. I don't want to have, like, be under constant surveillance. Go back. Thank you for the likes. I didn't even realize we even get to the art part. Usually when we start doing the art is when the trolls go away. Damn, I could never do that. I know. I'm not saying that like in a mean way to y'all, but like to the trolls. I know. That's why you left, because you had nothing else mean to say. Okay. Otis made it? I think that's the artist. I like his instrumentals. I've been listening to his instrumentals. Damn. Does not help being congested. I gotta start, you know, I gotta start pulling out the heirlooms. I thought about wearing, let me kiss my breath. I thought about wearing a Packers sweater. But I'm like, didn't I wear one last week? I try not to repeat. I don't really care, though. But I know, see, this is what I want y'all to know. Do it because you want to do it. If you want to wear the same shirt, that's fine. As long as it don't stink, right? There's just, I don't know. I went on a deep path of minimalism. But now that I have a family, I learned what is a necessity and what, what I don't need to hold on to, which is junk or whatever. But so I didn't need that many pairs of clothes. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm making sense. Maybe I'm not. Probably that's how I had a kid, but I know you want it to be funny. Because we can be grown in here too, but like, that's not what this conversation is about, is it? I'm going to make a sexual joke, but she's married. What the fuck do you think we do? That's crazy. But yeah, I think I had one cup of tea yesterday. Thank you for the likes. I had one cup of tea that was with apple cider vinegar. You shouldn't be. Oops, I'm putting the vitamins in my little carrier. Let me get a tissue for the roll because I'm already knowing. Okay. Maybe I should bring my water. Water just in case. So this is where we left off. What's good? This is where we left off. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. I'm so sad my light is like fucked up. If anybody knows how to fix it. I mean, we've asked this already. I just can't bear to just get rid of it. I hate that shit is you can't even like replace parts on it. You just gotta throw it away and buy something completely new. Cause I had this light, I don't even remember, 2022. It only lasted that long. That's awesome. You should tell them about this craft channel. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know what you want me to say, respectfully. Like, I'm not even trying to be like that. I don't know what y'all want me to say. Oh, he hitting it. Nigga walking with headphones on. Okay, I need to know the song. Smoke Signal the song, man. All right, so that's what we got going on. It's about to get serious. 85%. Phone has been doing better at live. The lives used to just drain my phone battery for some reason. I don't know. Here we are. I'll have some Cuddy. Cutter. As soon as you said that, Cutter is back. If you know the song Cutter is back, I don't even remember I be so high. I ain't even gonna lie. When I be listening to music, the music be listening to me. Oh, real shit. Because I'm like, I just forgot the lyrics to the song Cutter is back, but the beat is in my head. Just look it up. Just look it up. Yeah, but I'm like, I'm pissed. It's a nice day, like a nice cloudy day. I love doing y'all, the cozy crafts are coming, okay? Once I finish this, I said, fuck it. We're gonna start on the purses. I'm gonna make sure my hands are doing good. I don't want to overwork them because half of this rug was done by hand. Okay, I would say honestly, more than half. I would say 75% or maybe more because then I got to go back and I got to shave it. I said maybe this is gonna be very tedious with my clippers. Maybe we get the white down and then y'all can kind of you fucking with the motion. You can kind of see the motion. You'll see the words and it'll all come together. And I think I chose white. I was like, if you were looking at this, I chose white because it's really only on one side of the canvas. Now, this is me. I've never been to like art school. Okay, this is a rug love. I've never been to art school, so I'm self-taught. I self-taught myself how to make rugs and how to design clothes. And yeah, turned that into a business. It's like I already knew I wanted to do that shit. I said, I don't know. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna just learn embroidery. And then it just went from there. You'll see that on the channel. Because I've documented so much on here. I'm sorry if the mic is a little far. I get passionate about my shit. So this is a rug I made. Half of it's punch needle, the body. of him. This is him from the Powerpuff Girls. We're not even done yet. That's the crazy thing. So when you get a rug made by me, there's so much love and attention that goes into it. Um, See, I'm torn. We need to do some plucking because you say it's awesome, and I appreciate that, but I can see the flaws that I need to fix on it. Um, his arm is really bothering me. There's too much pink here, so I need to come from the back and pluck it so his arm is more visible. He has skinny. Hold on. Did it buffer? Please tell me it didn't buffer because that makes me mad. I'm sorry. I don't know. I looked, nobody was calling me. The live must have buffered. I don't know what's going on. But the least I could do, I usually plug my gun into the tufting gun. YouTube, YouTube guidelines. Preface. We're making rugs. Preface. Because I know the words. I know the words, the trigger words that go and make it go, whoop. This live may not be a good one for da 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 da. No, I don't want to hear all that from YouTube. YouTube be too sensitive. So we're gonna plug this in. This is usually how I be cracking at night, y'all. It's how I be in the lab. I can't be using a machine really. Maybe my Cricut, my tufting gun is too loud to use at night, so I'm usually doing it during the day. We have to do some serious carving. That's the thing. Kind of putting that off. We got to carve these words. You can't even see the words. They're at the bottom. Okay, make sure that shit's not buffering because I can barely see myself from all the way over here. We got to try to cut these words out. But I chose the white because you see the white is only in his smile. I don't know if the live was buffering when I was saying that, but the white is only over here. And as someone, I took like the small, like little details of what my art teachers would tell me. You want to make sure there's like maybe use the color on both sides of the canvas. So the yellow is his eyes and the stars and his belt, right? It that the color yellow travels nice on this rug. And this is how in detail I think about my shit. The yellow travels nicely around the whole canvas of this rug. The white is only in his smile. So to move the color white throughout the canvas, I'm like, I'm gonna make the words white. So that's how I came to that conclusion on a very fucking deep level for no reason, but it may be helpful for you to know that. And so that's inevitably why I chose the color white. It would pop the most too, So we're not doing that right now. We're gonna be focusing on clipping and buzzing. So I'm gonna put my apron on. Here it is, the sunset. I got this apron at is it called 7 Mile in Wisconsin? And this apron was only $8, bro. I'm like, this is a really cute pattern. $8. I just need something to protect my clothes from like any yarn dust. So this is the part that sucks. I gotta put a mask on. Trying to just get cleaned up. It does not help that I came from the outside, so I'm already like whatever cold. We could use this light. All right. Hopefully y'all can hear me. We could use this lightning. I'm gonna put you like right here, and that might help because this light is broke. Hmm. Hi. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I be making cool stuff for my subscribers. This is I'm sorry, I'm not gonna keep singing, but I make really cool shit, and you should check out my website, confidentialgoods.com. This is a headband that I handmade. I tufted this, and we're actually doing a winter craft series, so check that out. I have two businesses, so if you're new to this channel, we do yoga and crafting stuff. So go to my yoga website, ashleecrazyyoga.com, and you'll see we have the winter craft series as a workshop you can sign up for. And I'm doing like make and take workshops, so you will learn how to make a headband. Okay. Um, they're going to be hosted at my shop, my office space. Mini workshops, you can learn a new craft. So go to ashleecrazyyoga.com. Ashlee, like my name, the channel, is no Y. Please don't put no Y. Put some respect on it. you know. But yeah, if you are interested in learning how to do this, I do have workshops. If you want to shop in person, my shop is in Mequon, Wisconsin. And if you want to shop online, the website is just confidentialgoods.com. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, all of that. We're making a hem rug, by the way. So yeah, there's lots of cute stuff. There's a whole little Powerpuff Girl series I'm starting. I have on the website. We have paintings. I do a lot of yarn painting. So if you haven't seen my yarn painting, go to my Instagram, bro. Scroll a little bit. The paintings I'm holding up are made completely out of yarn. The largest one I did was 36 inches by 36 inches. Bro, that one took me like 4 months to do. It's called Somewhere Up High Up in the Mountains or something like that. I'm high right now. So you see, a lot of my stuff has intentional names. So when you're on the website, go check out the name. But these are my car coasters. I make the tags. Everything is handmade by me, bro. Um, this is I'm sorry for the plug, but like if you're new, I'm just informing. We have a whole Powerpuff Girl series. So I have some yarn paintings that are a part of the series. Check out my paintings and the art wall art I think I have as a drop down tab on the website. So everything has a category too. These are my coasters. I have little blossoms. These are my last ones I have. And then we have the Miss Bella. So you could also use this as like a little mouse pad. You see how the series is like coming together. I'm also kind of thinking of making a Mojo Jojo. I just don't have the green. I would have to buy another skein of green, like that lime green. You know, Hi everybody. So this is like my Miss Bellum. You could use it as like a pot holder. Um, or you could use it as like a little mouse pad, whatever you want to use it for. If you want to just use it for decoration, do that. But my goal at Confidential Goods is to make everything match, so you can have a collection and then it starts to make your stuff look more cohesive. So yeah. Yeah, and if you can just shop, you get the whole you could decorate your whole room easy peasy because you would already have like a little series to go off a color palette. I'm just drinking some water. This month my rugs are 10% off. Where the fuck is my mask? So check out the large rugs I have. Next month is going to be denim. All of the denim is going to be 10% off. So if you like my jeans that I've made, make sure you shop the bottoms. It's called bottoms. I have tops, and it's just literally coats, sweaters, t-shirts. All of that is just under tops. I just wanted to keep that easy on the website. And then bottoms is also jeans. We have like shorts and stuff like that on there too. But go under the bottoms tab, and then you'll see all of my jeans that I've made, which have been either bleached, hand embroidered, or I paint on jeans. If you want to get anything customized, email me at shopconfidentialgoods@gmail.com and send me a photo, a reference of like what you're talking about, and I can see what I can do. Okay. I make a lot of art for people, and then I like to just make art for myself. So like this is a piece for myself. And that's how I avoid burnout. always doing a piece that I really want to do. Creating for myself and creating for others is like the balance you got to find. Okay. This battery has stood the test of time, y'all. This is my how easy generator. I don't want to blind y'all. I can't talk in this shit, this mask. This shit is still on like 1 bar. And my last market was like at the end of October. And I've been using the light still like consistently. I like this. I think it was like $60. It has like a handle. I'm not trying to promote this, y'all. But if I like something, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. Look, you can actually put actual outlets in here. But I'm gonna use it as a light so I can see a little better. What brand is it? It's literally, it's so generic. How easy. I don't want to blind y'all. How easy. It's backwards because no, I got the front facing camera. How easy. I got it on Amazon. But I got it because like if you're a market person or you can power, I've seen people power their sewing machines with this. I and it's this crazy. I can do like rugs on the go too. Because I could I plugged in, I did a live. I was in my backyard and I plugged in the hot glue gun with this generator. We were able to like do that outside. And then I also got bit up by all the fucking mosquitoes. So that was great. I still have a bruise. Like when did like mosquito bites start bruising you? Okay. Um, but we do a lot of talking. I'm chopped. I'm gonna probably come from the back. You can follow me. It's gonna be a bunch of back and forth. I might as well keep you. I don't know why it's zoomed in. Relax. The light on this makes it a little heavy. Here we go. I'm gonna start in here. This is very annoying. It's just too much. It's probably this one because there's a lot of technical skill and I'm still not done. It's a lot of learning. I did a rug, but it wasn't this detailed. I did a rug for a salon. If you've seen that rug, um, and I punch needled the words so the words would be clear. I have to sneeze. I feel like I have to sneeze. I feel like it makes the words clear. So I'm able to cater if people ask for smaller details, it depends. But I can kind of bring out more of the detail if I do that portion by hand using a punch needle. And then it also gives it a like a mixed media. That was also ingrained in my head in high school. Like I never went to art school, but like some things like I really still try to remember is like mixed media. If you make your shit with mixed media, it's automatically top tier. It's automatically exclusive and that's like what sets you aside. Like when people, I'm gonna just give y'all some examples of how like you can upgrade your shit. Okay. So like when I see people who make hats, but then they're able to sew the inside, like they'll crochet a hat or, even me, I know I can take it even further. I just need to learn the skill. People who make a hat, like they'll sew, crochet a hat, but then they put like a satin inline, you had to like measure something out and make sure that matched up. That can upgrade your product. When people make purses, this is why I'm really pushing myself with the next project of making a rug purse. um Not only making a rug but being able to sew it together and then being able to add functional heart. You can make, and then another example, you can make a crochet purse, but as soon as you start learning how to sew buttons or add an inlining so your stuff don't fall out your purse, if you crocheted a purse, that is what can upgrade it. And then I feel like I want to buy something crochet, but I want to have like an inline. Then I'd be like, okay, because I have sometimes I be carrying crystals or shit like that, gemstones with me. No lie, I'd be the fucking lucky charm. But I don't want that shit to fall out. So I'm like, if I got something crochet, I would want to get something with like an inlining, in it. Or pockets. When you add pockets on the inside of the purse, that just makes it like, woo. I love having pockets in purses. That's what could upgrade it. See, I'm saying. Okay. But that to answer y'all question. Because I would even say this is more tedious, a little more hard or more challenging. I did a pom pom rug, and it was the dandelion rug. So I tufted a rug, shaved it, and did all of that. And that was such an intense game of chicken because when I was doing the sky, I had to. We need examples. Let me see if I can find my shit. This is ow. This a piece of glass. The fuck? What the fuck? This screen is cracked. What the fuck, bro? I think this is a piece of glass. It was like on the back of the. It was on the back of this shit. I think I need to try to plug this shit out. Where did I get it? I have no idea. You gotta be careful with this shit though. This needs to charge. Percent. I'm gonna go plug this in. But it's bad. It's getting cracked more. I need a new iPad. Low key. I don't see anything. I'm just making sure my finger's good. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm gonna put some hand sanitizer on if it is like some. Cause what the fuck? What the fuck? Also, the color black would have been too much if I um, made the words black. Like I don't see anything. I'm not trying to flip you off. It was like a little piece of glass because the screen is cracked on it. How was that shit on 1% though? Wasn't even using it. I was gonna show y'all. If you just look at my dandelion rug, what's good, Steve? Yeah, this is the website if y'all want to go shop. I'm gonna pin it. Go pick up some merch. I was making a dandelion rug, and I wouldn't have even said that one was the hardest. It was an intense game of chicken though, um, because I was running out of blue for the sky, so I had to make sure the pom poms were able to cover over the rug. I don't know how to explain that. I made pom poms with extra long tails so I could sew them through and tie them from this side. So if you remember when I made that dandelion rug, it was two elements, like what I was saying, mixed media of tufting and then also um, winding pom poms. I even made a three-dimensional like dice rug. We did the eels and escalators one. That one was fun, but I could like already see it through because I'm like, hey, this was like my first for real 3D three-dimensional soft sculpture I did. And like I sewed that one by hand. Um, I have gotten this question before if I send overseas, and I just say if you guys are okay with the tariffs. I'm not, I wasn't being funny. I actually had to cough. But if you guys are okay with the tariffs, we can discuss that, which is unfortunate. I don't have any control of that crap. But at one point, we did send some stuff out. I know we sent something to was it New England? The Cayman Islands. We sent something there. And now we're friends. She's another yoga teacher. I need to sit down. Alright. I keep checking my finger because what the fuck, bro? What's good? I don't know what you're talking about. See, like I don't like the backhanded compliments because I don't know where you were going with saying that. This is literally a cartoon character. This nigga does not exist. This nigga is a cartoon character. Please don't be coming up on here. What is going on behind the scenes? I don't know what bro talking about. I'm just doing like a lot of plucking though right now. Okay. This is yarn. We're making a rug. I'm gonna get in my finger. It looks clean from this side, but it's just too close to the black outline, and I don't want that to mess with it. So you can just, if you ever go and do too much, you can clean it up and just pluck it. From the back, just plucking it. You might have to redo some of this. That's what I say. Probably this one. This one's probably the hardest. Relax my shoulders. This is what I've been doing. I'm trying to like turn y'all slow. As close as I can zoom. That's what I've been picking at. Thinking in my fingers. Okay. Just a little too close to the black, so I'm just plucking it. And we'll see if we have to go over some areas. I'm honestly like, shit. At this rate, we'll see if we get another canvas down before it starts to snow. That's the lock-in. That's when I only be doing like smaller rugs, punch needle rugs or something like that. You see how close that is? Hmm. Now the really annoying part is really this bottom row. No, it's just too close. That's why it was bulging over. Do I add? I could add some more red. I have to punch needle this so it'll show up more. I'm just doing this one row. I know it's taking a little bit. You know how close I gotta get. Because his arm is like invisible from the front. Let's see how much we actually need to remove. Oh, I need to take a break. My shoulder. But I'm not left-handed. That stinks. My website is linked down below if you want to check out my other art. I have a cold right now, y'all. Real nigga shit. That nigga going through it. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why did you have to do that? This one got, the black got looped. Come on, bro. Pull out. Oh, there you have it, folks. Let's see what the heck this did. Some pink over here. Going on. What's going on? You can see if that made a difference from the front. Don't do that to me. Try to roll away. So let's see from the front. I hope it made a slight difference. You see how small that is? But it's very significant to the piece. The piece! It's beautiful. This is what we were doing. That was kind of cold. me need coffee. Where them hoes at? All right. I just don't want a dusty elbow too much, as best as I can help it. Oh, that'll do something to your back. Woo! That's good. Need a stretch break. Need something sharper. Can they help? No, they are not very efficient. Mm-hmm. His arm peeking through a little bit. Almost want to try to lean this up or something. We're at 23 likes. Dang. Yeah, the belt is crisp. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all can see from here. The belt is crisp. Just coming down is a little. Hold up. Wait a minute. Here I come. So we working on the arm. The arm is bothering me. He supposed to look like he gonna be kind of sunk into it. Taking my shoes off for this one. Don't get mad at me. Ooh, I'm big. I'm talking FIFA, FOFA. Everybody need a good edging up. All of this just needs to be cut with the scissors to find a good pair. These are working. Mm, you're trying to get scratched up, bro. You gotta be careful with that rake thing. You don't snag the actual punch needle part. All of this just needs to get a good trimming. Let me switch back to these. I'm focused. I told y'all this was gonna be tedious. Oh. It is what it is. Make sure you like and subscribe. We got one more day tomorrow because I go live Monday through Friday. 8 to 10. What is it right now? 9:19. All right. We'll see if I finish this before Thanksgiving. This shit is just a lot. It might be too much in that area. That's why it's doing that. Why are you peeping through the other pink? You're not supposed to be doing that. You got the middle. Hot stuff every shoe. What you? This is. There's an overlap. I see. Oh, that's annoying. Lord, do a lot of pulling back. There you have it. There you have it. I had to push a lot back. You can't even see. I'm pushing like over here a little bit. Trying to start where the skirt come off. Oh, this is a lot. I'm sorry. I was like riding the mic. What they listening to? Hey, hey. Are we seeing the 3D right here going on? There we go. We just gotta crisp up the edging where they meet. The skirt is supposed to look lower. A If it's poking into the lower pink, I'm just ripping it. A little better. Okay, seeing it. taking a break. I'm gonna take the mic off so y'all are not right under my nose. Oh, if I hear you, whoo, that is a short workout. You can kind of see the curve though. She got curves. Don't curve me. She fucking with the motion. This area still look a little big. Again, a little finger break. We gotta come down here and try to widen this out or something. And the outline, the black outlines I did were two rows of black next to each other. So I'm like, how is this invisible? This is two rows, but how come we can't see his arm? Mm-mm-mm. What's good, everybody? There's so many like little flakes of yarn on me. Why is my coffee out of reach? We should do a stand break. Get up and stretch. I need to roll my ankle out. I was sitting on my ankle on the counter. My hands were like pink. So yeah, this is the tedious part, the tedious part, the tedious part. We haven't even gotten to the words yet either, y'all. It'd be a miracle. For real, for real. If I made it to like Thanksgiving getting this done, that'd be a miracle. I don't know. I don't like setting deadlines. So I'm like, we just, you know. I'm gonna go pee. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. Muting y'all. Welcome. All right. We're gonna go back to the back because I'm bothered. We need to do some plucking down here by the arm. So we're gonna go do that now. What's good? Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Do 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 do. And check out my website. My stuff is linked down below. Confidential goods. Yeah, that was close. I'm looking at the lines right now. Houston. No, we're in Mequon, Wisconsin. Yeah, that extra close. I see. I see why that's an issue. Way too close. I hate being hunched like this. We have a physical store in Mequon, Wisconsin. Otherwise, you can check out our website. This month is the best sale of the year. Is when I do my rug sale. You can shop my rugs. They're 10% off this month at confidentialgoods.com. And I do customs. I do customs everything. So if you want, I just said Wisconsin. I do custom clothes and I do custom home decor. Come on. That's hella close. Come on, get out. That's why I always try to have extra background yarn. We'll see if I need to do some filling in or if it looks fine from the front. We created some more space. We make art and do yoga. We were making like a little line here between the black and the pink. Some of the yarn is a little too close and making his arm look suffocated. We're making a rug. So let's see from the front. Can y'all see what I was doing? I widened the gap. So I took some yarn out. We went around the cuff and his arm. We'll see. That may be a little close. This looks a little close. You can always relay the color down too. So, or that would be an extra thing I'd need to do in the future, so I wouldn't have the issue of the border. But it's like I guess it's just the eye of detail. If I started out, the row closest would be a pink punch needle rather than straight tufted, like as an outline. Maybe that would help the color spread out more. I wonder. I've never tried that. Might take a wee bit longer, but that might be a cool detail to add. See, little white line right here. We need to be able to see his arm. Okay. So let's see what we did, if that helped. still look a little scary. I'm gonna try to peel it back. And that's the problem area. I'm gonna take my shoes off. I'm almost done with my coffee. Here we go. Are we? Okay, yes. Make sure we are in the frame. Right, I gotta. So I'm just using my little plucker. Try to pull the yarn back so we can try to make the edge a little more crispy. How many? Let's see. We was going hard for a wee bit. I wish I could zoom out from here, but I had to get all the way down. We opened this up though. I was like, damn. That's why I made that face. Looks a little better. I'm gonna have to come back through with some scissors. Do a little snippy snap snap. Patty whack whack. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hey. Hey. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hmm. What are M's? Hmm? I can't read that from here. Wait, oh, I can't read that. I think that's where we're gonna stop. It's just gonna be a lot of extra dusting I'm gonna have to do. But I'm trying to widen this. Do I add more black? Maybe that could help. Add one more row of black. Could help it pop. Because I got more black. I don't know how this black got all the way over here though. On his leg. Alright, let me get down. Woo! Earthquake. Let me take my mask off. That's what we got going on. Small, or what they be saying? Slow motion is motion. We did a little bit of trimming. I kind of did around the skirt a little bit. I kind of, there we go. We were focusing on this arm. We plucked around in this little pink patch right there. It's really just small detailing. The thing that sucks, I put it back up on the table with clamps because it kind of needs to be leaned up on something. But the back got spikes on it, so I don't want to lean it up against the wall, so that's kind of hard. Trying to get to the middle parts of the rug and, you know, because then I can't hold it from the back too. That's a lot of times y'all see me doing this. I'll be no, you can't even fucking see me. You just move this out. You'll see me like doing this. I'm holding the back of the rug so I can push the rug out and get a more precise cut. If you ever see me like pushing, this is me shaking it, and then and that's just to let the dust fall so I can see a little bit better. But if I got my hand behind it, I can push. My arms aren't that long. You can kind of see my hand behind here. I'm sorry. My arms aren't that long. So it's kind of hard for me to get more precise cuts in the middle. That's the hard part. The other side of this got spikes, so I can't really, so I gotta this the best place for me to put it. I thought about that too, but that's how you warp the rug. You stretch the canvas and then it can slowly kind of shrink. I could finalize it and glue the back of it as long as like the back had the carpet glue, which is super strong, then it would hold the shape. Cause then like, you could risk it not looking like a rectangle rug anymore. It might, not be completely straight once it kind of shrinks off the canvas. Because I had to stretch this on some spikes on the other side. That's how the canvas is stuck and held up. And then the actual frame is clamped to my table. So I've seen people finish and keep and go back, but I haven't seen people do it with a punch needle. So off of my trial and error, this has kind of been the best option I've done for like all of the rugs where I've had punch needle and tufting. It's like just moving it from the floor to the table a bunch of times until I can get that preciseness down. I hate being sick. I really hate being sick. Okay, well, there you have it, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls. And the girls. The girls and the ghouls. And everybody. It's just going to be section by section. I don't know if and when we'll come back to the boots, but I got to get this outline down. There's some areas that look really good, like his claw looks really nice. His claw looks really nice from you can see it from afar that the black outline of his claw meeting the pink is very prominent. I can't even right over there. I can never like get it straight. But that looks very clean. You see, we got to just work on his little skinny arms, but it's coming together. So, thank y'all for being here. Tomorrow is Friday. Nana's got a short week next week, and then he's on his little turkey vacation. I want to take him to the dollar store. I said we can get some coloring books or something. I want to get him some more puzzles. Oh, we'll see. Fun stuff to do after school. So, thank y'all for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you like the art that I make, you can check out the website, which is linked down below, confidentialgoods.com. You can follow me on, other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Tiki Talk, probably Snapchat, all of that. And a bag of chips. I go live Monday through Friday if you're new here, 8 a.m. to like 10 a.m. Um, And I really just been working on the rug in real time. I haven't really done anything at night just because of this stupid cold has just made me want to just sit the fuck down, at night. And I just be chilling with Carrie. But that like this I don't know if I'll do anymore. The pink, I was like, fuck it. I need to finish this. So I laid the skirt down in like one sitting. So thank y'all for being here. You guys have a tactful day. Um small risk. You're funny. Um be kind, do something nice for somebody, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.